Hey guys, before this video gets going, I just want to chime in here and just say that all this stuff is uncalled for, unprofessional, it helps nobody. Yes, it's a minority group. However, thanks to Twitter and Discord and stuff, as I cover and touch on, it sure doesn't seem like it. If you've been impacted by this, my sincere apologies on behalf of everyone that does not support or behave like this. All I can say, just to kind of save some time and chime in so that those who don't watch the whole 30 minutes just kind of get an idea. Every platform has the ability to report people for various things. My suggestion is that if you see or get impacted by any of this, just report the person on whatever the platform is and then just ignore them. I'm sorry that it's gotten to this point. I really did not want to make this video. However, personally, I just can't sit back and watch it happen. So while I can't physically really do much, hopefully this video just kind of increases awareness that it's happening and just spreads the word about it a bit more. Because really, that's the best thing that I can do. So that's a little quick summary if you don't want to watch the full 30-minute video. If you do, thank you. But hopefully this stuff ends soon. If you are going to these Go Fests, then I sincerely hope you enjoy it and make the most out of it. And hopefully this stuff doesn't get you down too much. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video, which will hopefully be more positive. Hey guys. So this video is, honestly, I don't know. If you haven't been following my Twitter or my community posts, then basically I made a little thing about this already, but basically, the GoFest tickets are out, and while they have their issues, which I'll touch on in a little bit here, people's responses to them, and those of you who have announced that you're going, yeah. It's bad. So first, I guess we'll start with the GoFest ticket issues. Fix that. Because if you haven't seen, there are reports of people that have purchased the tickets losing them. According to the Pokeminers, this is because Niantic changed something in the code with the ticket itself, which, according to them as well, is being worked on for fixing. Niantic has acknowledged it, but at this point in time, it's still apparently happening. I can't test it, for reasons I'll get into later, but I have seen pictures and stuff online. So if that's happened to you, then do know that Niantic is aware of it, and hopefully they fix that sooner rather than later. But that's not what this video is. If I remember to, I'll have a thing just playing over here beside me just of Twitter, but yeah, this isn't a scripted video. I'm not being paid by anyone to say anything in particular over this. I've honestly been putting off recording this video, which, once we get going, you'll understand why. Because I'm going to be real, I don't want to make this video. I really don't. But given how things have escalated, I feel I have to. Which is why there's so many pauses and stuff, just because yeah. So I'm just going to start with Heroes Niantic. Because like I said in my community post, which again, if you didn't see that, go check that out before watching this video. Things will make a lot more sense. That movement isn't about doing boycotts and turning off your data, yada yada yada. It never was. The whole point of the Hear Us movement was people's passion and love for something that we've all come used to playing in some way, shape, or form over the past 6+ years. It was never about spewing hate. It was never about making threats. It was never about this or that. All it is just a bunch of passionate people for what the game can and could be. Like, we don't want to see it die earlier than it has to. That was the point of the movement. It is also finals week, so people are starting to move out around me. So if you hear random noises like right there, then that's what that is. But anyway, the movement was never about being dicks to people. It was never about threatening people. It was never about this or that. All that stuff is some completely other thing that I want to reiterate a small minority of players are doing. And that is what this video is. Like I said in the community post, in my Twitter and whatnot, these threats and stuff are not, will never be okay. Again, if I remember, I'll have just Twitter kind of scrolling through beside me here. But it's not just Twitter. I've seen it on Discords, the shiny Discord. I've seen it on YouTube. I've seen it all over TSR. In fact, earlier today, they actually removed a post calling it out. So, in case you wondered where they stand on it, there's your answer. My point is, it's everywhere. It's happening to influencers, it's happening to sponsored people, it's happening to normal players like you and me. And the only thing that triggers it is simply just saying whether or not X person has or will be purchasing a GoFest ticket. Global, in-person, doesn't matter. If you even simply post a picture of them saying, I may do this, I'm not sure, that triggers people. And now I know Niantic is a garbage company. Brandon, Rob, John, Josh, etc. can all back this up. I've been saying that for like 3 years now. It's not a new concept to me. However, a company being crap does not justify telling someone to kill themselves because they bought a GoFest ticket. And that's not even the worst thing I've seen said online either. Yes, people are boycotting things. That is completely separate to Hear Us. And honestly, even regarding Hear Us, at this point, they're not changing anything. They're not. If anything, the recent Cleavor announcement proves that, because that is having the limit extended to 10, but not removed, and it is only for that specific day. So they're not reverting incense back. They're not reverting remote raiding back. They're not this or that. It's not happening. I've accepted that. However, these people that are making these threats and things have not. And honestly, I don't know if they ever will. But it's not okay. If someone buying a ticket for an event that has zero impact on your account, because they're buying it for them, not you. If little Timmy over there goes and decides to buy a New York City ticket, and some guy named Billy gets pissed off at that, it's just stupid. Because in that example, Timmy is buying it for Timmy's account. And that has zero impact on Billy's account. Or Billy's life. But nope, Billy goes over and just makes a bunch of threats to little Timmy. Calls him hypocritical. One or the other. You're either supporting the movement or you're supporting Niantic. Yada yada yada. I was originally going to just put pictures of some of this stuff up as I was talking, but there's too much. There's way too much. Like I said in the community post earlier, I was ready to sit down and record this earlier. And then I found a whole slew of other stuff right when I was about to record. It's never ending. If you want to buy any of these tickets, you do you. Don't let me or other people sway you one way or the other. It's your account, it's your money, your experience. Don't let other people decide that for you. Especially online. Because for all we know, half these people could just be sitting on their couches in their mom's basements. I get if people are frustrated. I understand that. Like I said, Niantic is a garbage company. I've been saying this for years. Brandon and I have some stories on that, but I'm not going to get into that. A, because it's not worth it. And B, it doesn't relate to this topic all that much. So that's all I'm going to say on that sense. But I get if seeing posts about GoFest tickets and stuff makes you frustrated because that money's going straight to Niantic's pockets. I understand that. I do. I'm frustrated at Niantic too. But that alone is zero reason to go and threaten people online that are either excited for these events, this is their first time going to these events, etc., etc., etc. The whole point of a GoFest event isn't even for the game. The whole point of a GoFest event is to go into a place where there's a bunch of other people that enjoy the same stuff you do. Like, yes, friendships and crap happen there. Sure, whatever. But the point of these events is to go to a place that isn't Nintendo NYC, or your backyard or your game room, whatever. Go somewhere. See other people that enjoy something just as much as you do. And have fun. Thanks to some of these people online now, there might even be people canceling flights and stuff. Like, let's say Jimmy here, very first ever GoFest, super excited. It's going to NYC. I'm using NYC because that one is in the US and that's where I am. However, this is disclaimer here. All this harassment is for any of the Go Fests. It's not limited to just one. It's not limited to just one social media platform. It's everywhere. All of them. But little Jimmy here, he picked up the game a year or two ago. This is his first ever big Go event that isn't a community day. Super excited. His family's making a whole trip out of it. They're going to NYC on Wednesday. They're going to come back on Tuesday. See the city. Go to Nintendo. Go to Central Park. Go to Rockefeller Plaza. Whatever. Do the event on whatever day he picks. Was super excited. Starts posting that online to his friends and whatnot that I'm super excited. This is my first ever big event. Going to it. I'll try to get you guys some stuff to trade. Goes online, and then little Timmy over here comes up, replies to him, calls him a hypocrite, tells him to go kill himself because he's supporting Niantic, yada 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 yada. Little Jimmy sees that, shows his family. Do you think they're still going to go on that trip? Do you think they're going to go to the Go Fest park knowing that there are people online saying that stuff to people specifically that have these tickets? Regardless of whatever security measures these Go Fests have, do you think that family is going to feel safe at that park knowing there are people online saying this stuff? I'll wait. The answer is no. They might still do the trip, but they're not going to go to the Go Fest. Or if they do, it'll be for like 20 minutes so we can have some gameplay. But they're not going to want to stay the whole time because they're not going to be comfortable. That's the bigger picture of why this is such a problem. Yes, this is some people's jobs. They're paid to go to these things. They get the free flights, the free tickets, whatever. But that's not the majority of the players. The majority of the players aren't Singaporean grandmothers that will go in a walking group. The majority of players playing this game are families and their children who are looking for ways to bond with each other, etc. That is the point of these Go Fests. I don't care how much you hate Niantic. I don't care how much seeing people post about this stuff upsets you online. I don't care what the reasoning is. There is nothing on this planet that makes it okay to spew this kind of crap at people over a virtual Pokemon game. And don't even try arguing with that in the comments because you're not changing my mind. Again, I am not being paid by anyone or any company to say this stuff. I have my reasons for why I'm ranting on this for so long. They're personal. I'm not getting into that. This is just common sense that shouldn't even have to be made into a video. But because of how social media and things are these days, here we are. So next time you go onto Twitter or whatever to start typing up a death threat because someone buys another Go Fest ticket, think of little Jimmy and his family that are first time and potentially even first time in New York City or Japan or London, wherever. Think of that family and think of the damage that you're going to cause. Oh, it's the internet. You can say whatever you want. They don't know who's saying it. That doesn't justify it. Nothing will justify this. You people want Niantic to come out with some big statement saying they're sorry for everything. Yet those same people are some of the people that are threatening and harassing people online for doing something that they love. Niantic sees that. They see you calling them out to give a reply and apology, and then they see you doing that. You think they're going to come out and apologize to you? Spoiler alert, they're not. If anyone should be apologizing in that scenario, it should be you. You just took something little Jimmy was super excited for. Already prepping. Family was making plans. Gonna be a big family outing for a weekend or whatever. You saw that? And you took it away from them. If you're watching this, you're subscribed to me, and you're one of the people making all these threats online, unsub. I don't want you. I don't want you watching my content. I don't want you yada yada yada. If you are one of these people, unsubscribe right now. I do not support or encourage any of this behavior, and I expect the same from my audience. It's not much to ask. If you have been one of the people that has been experiencing this stuff online, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, the Silk Road, Reddit, wherever, because again, this stuff is everywhere. If you're one of these people, then I sincerely apologize on behalf of the player base that does not support this stuff, I apologize. Because these people don't have the balls to, I'm going to apologize for them. This is from the bottom of my heart. If you have experienced any of this stuff, I am deeply, deeply sorry. And while I personally can't do very much, the least I can do is at least this video and call it out. I don't support this behavior at all. If you're planning to buy a GoFest ticket, if you're looking forward to it, if this is like a big birthday present from your family or something like that, my advice, ignore this. Don't let this stuff get to you. I have done every global GoFest, and I did the Philadelphia Safari Zone. These events are some of the most fun I've ever had in this game. And I haven't physically been to an in-person one. These are just the global things that they've done. Although I was going to go to in-person Philly, but COVID happened. Anyway, if this is your first time going to one of these, if this is a birthday present from family, whatever the circumstances are, if you are going to these, genuinely ignore these threats, ignore these people. They're just trying to seek attention. Go to this event, make the most of it, and just have a great time. Because that's what these events are for. As for online itself, if any of these people start coming after you, just report them. Don't reply to them. Don't give them the attention. Just report them to Twitter, Discord, whatever, and just leave them be. Will this video make it all stop? No. But I personally can't just sit back and just watch all this stuff happen. It's disgusting. Before I end this here, I do want you all to know that these people do not represent the community as a whole. They never will. This is a very, very small minority of the players. And to those people, if you're watching this video, be better. Is this the kind of stuff you say to people in person? Where you don't have your internet safety net? Is this how you talk to your friends and relationships and family on a day-to-day basis? Is this the stuff you're saying to them? Because I fucking hope not. I really, really hope not. Like I said, for reasons I'm not going to get into, I'm not just saying this stuff just to say it or get YouTube attention or anything like that. This stuff is like, well, I haven't received any of it, but that's also because I haven't really posted if I'm getting a ticket or not, because at this current moment I still don't know because of factors that are not influenced by Go or Niantic. But all it takes is one simple post and then bam, target's immediately on your back. So again, those of you, if you're watching this, that have become a target of this stuff, I am sorry on behalf of the community that does not support or do these actions. I am very, very sorry that this is the side of the community that you're experiencing. And like I said, if any of those people are subscribed to my channel, immediately unsub. Because I don't support that and I don't want that on my channel. If you're planning to go to these Go Fests, whether it's the in-person ones or the global ones, I recommend it. Again, I am not sponsored or being paid by Niantic or anything like that to say this. I am talking from my personal experiences with the prior global Go Fests and the Philadelphia Safari Zone. From my experience, these events are great. And if you have the chance, I definitely recommend going. Make the most of it. Have a good time. If you're going to the New York City one, then there's a couple great places that you should check out. I forget what it's called, but just a little bit off of Bryant Park, there is a really awesome vintage game shop. If you're planning to explore Chinatown at all, there's Dash Shop Corporation, which is a great card shop. Obviously, there's Nintendo NYC, there's Rockefeller Plaza, Empire State Building, One World Trade, Central Park, etc., etc. So if you are going to these, make the most out of them. Ignore all these haters. Report them to Twitter, Discord, etc. Because every platform has the ability to report people for various things. So just report these people and then just ignore them. And to wrap it up, to those of you who are doing these threats and things, think of the damage you're doing to people. And I'm not talking about the reputation of Go, because that's already in a flaming dumpster. Think about the damage you're doing to these families. Because I've seen posts of people buying them for their kids as presents, and it'll be their family's first time going, and they can't wait to wake up and tell their kids tomorrow. And yes, I've seen those people become targets too, sadly. But buying one of these tickets isn't like, yes, Niantic makes the money, but people aren't buying these to give Niantic money. So next time you go onto your computer to go type up some lengthy thing to somebody, think of the potential reasons why they're buying it. And be better. This is a half-hour plus video. I'm sorry, guys. Again, I really didn't want to make this video, but I can't sit back and just watch all this stuff happen. That's not who I am. So if you've made it through this whole video, thank you. Let me know what your thoughts on all this stuff are down below. I should have the 60-second Swine Up Community Day guide coming out later tonight as well, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully the next video that isn't that, my next actual video will be a more positive one. Again, I'm sorry for anyone that is experiencing this, regardless of whether you're influencer, sponsor, whatever. That doesn't matter to me, because in my eyes, we're all players. We're all playing the same game. And plus, with how much stuff leaks anyway, there's no real reason to be a sponsor, because then you have to wait for embargoes and things. But to me, we're all players. We're all on the same playing field. So I don't understand why we have to fight each other over something so stupid. If this was like, because these tickets are for a virtual game. I don't understand why we have to fight each other over something that's in a virtual game. But who knows, maybe that's just me. But if you made it through this video, thank you. If you've been impacted by this at all, I am deeply sorry. The entire community is not like this. This is a very small minority. Don't let them get you down. If you're buying any of these tickets, make the most out of these events. Report them on whatever platform it's on, and just don't even bat them an eye. These people are just angry just for the sake of being angry. Thank you guys for watching.